Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Legal and today we are here with another Return of Reckoning guide video. And specifically we are gonna be looking in depth for RvR. I'll go show you guys how the tier 1 works, how the tier 2 to tier 4 works, what the reward system looks like, how you unlock the forts, what's the point of running the supply boxes, and a lot of more. So let's stay tuned and let's get to it. So what is RvR, you ask? So RvR is realm versus realm. It's a zones in the maps that allows you to PvP other factions. So if you open your map and go to any kind of zones, you will see this red circle and a certain spots in the map. That means it's a PvP open spot. So every time when you go there, you automatically gonna get flagged for PvP and you will be able to PvP other factions. Now let's see how you can see what the zones are unlocked. So when you open your map and you're gonna press to switch to pairing map, you will automatically get open your pairings. So as you can see, we are in the Empire versus Chaos and we are in a tier 1, which is currently controlled by order. So if the tier 1 gets locked in the one zone, you can click on the other pairings and see if any of them is open. How you can know if it's open? It's gonna look yellow like that and it's gonna say uncontrolled. That means you can go to the map and run supplies or kill other players to be able to score points for your RAM and eventually lock the zone. So now look how you can find where the action is happening. So there's a few ways how you can find, and let's start with the easiest one. So how I mentioned it before, you can see in your map which zones are uncontrolled. So they are gonna be looking yellow, and if you want to know if the fight's in there, you will see there is gonna be an orange sword inside of the circle. That's where the current PvP is happening. The next option is your war report. Now your war report is on your mini-map. You will click it and there's a green arrow on the side of your war report. You can click through and switch through the tiers. How you can see, tier 3 has a keep attack going on, so you can click on it, click go, and it will port you to the map where the siege is currently happening. Alright, so the another way how you can find where people at is when you go to your parties and warband. You can see there is a warbands in the zones. If you hover over it, it'll tell you what location it is. If there is space, you can always join them and play with them, but it will at least give you an overall idea of where the people currently are. Next option is the State of the Realm. State of the Realm is an add-on. I will leave the link down below so you can download the State of the Realm if you would like to have it. But as you do, it will show you what maps are currently open and where the people are, if the siege is happening, how many people is currently in there, how many BOs are locked out. So if you're interested in having it, I will leave the link down below. You can download it and put it on your game as another add of level 1 to 16. So when you start the game, that's probably where you're gonna be heading to. It's gonna be a 2-1 RvR maps. So we have 3 different pairings. So you will have a high elf versus dark elves, which tier 1 you can see it's going to be the Blighted Isle and Craze. Then you have an Empire versus Chaos, which you can see over here. It's a Nordland and Norska. You will be flying to the Nordland for this one. And for Dwarf and Wordskin, it's an Ekrund and Mount Bloodhorn. Note that Order will be flying to Ekrund and Destro is gonna be flying to Mount Bloodhorn. So tier 1 works a little bit different than the tier 2 to 4. So tier 1, we call it a box simulator. So once you do log 2 BOs, the supply crate is gonna start spawning. So once the supply crate spawns, you have to pick it up and you will run it towards your work. So to be able to hand the supply, you will have to go by your working area and there is going to be a supply point banner. So you will just click on the banner and it will automatically put the supply in. Thus, putting the supply in will give you the extra experience, extra influence, and extra renown rank. And also will give a progression towards the lock zone. How I said, how you can see this bar, once it gets to 50%, you will be able to log the zone. The way the lock-in zone in tier 1 is, you have to be holding all BOs in the map to be able to lock the zone. So you can see there is a 4 BOs in this map, so Destro or Order has to be controlling all of them to be able to lock the zone. Now next we're gonna look at the tier 2 to tier 4. Tier 2 to tier 4 is starting from level 16 to level 40. Note that they are all merged together just because of the population on server is not the biggest, so to be able to play the merge happen within this tier. Note that if you start going as level 16, you will get bolster up, your character gets bolster up, so you will be able to compete with level 40s. Now let's look at how the pairing looks like. So you will be starting always at the tier 2. The tier 2 is where you have to start. So if the tier 2 is gonna be unlocked, it once again gonna be yellow, and once one of the realms controlled, now you can see this being controlled by Order, it's gonna move to tier 3, which is gonna get uncontested again. Then once again, one of the realm will have to lock it to be able to move to tier 4. Now at tier 4, you will always start in the middle map. Now it depends who is gonna lock. If it's gonna be Destruction, it's gonna be moving down towards the Raycon. If it's gonna be Order, it's gonna move towards the Chaos Waste. Now the reason why you wanna be locking tier 4 is because you do wanna go into the forts. The forts will allow you to lock and reset the zone itself, so you can start again in the tier 2. Alright, so after you hit level 16, you will be able to start doing RvR in the tier 2 to tier 4 zones. So the difference is that you will be actually able to do sieges. What the siege is, it means that you will be able to attack other realms keep. To be able to attack other realms keep, you have to rank your keep to the 2 stars. And how do you do that? What you were trained for in the tier 1, run supplies. So once you locked BOs, you will once again the supplies will spawn and you will run them towards either the keep or the war camp. You have to get your keep to the rank 2. Once you get a rank 2 for the keep, you will be able to spawn ram. So there is 5 ranks for the keep. So rank 2 is able to spawn the ram. Rank 3 locks the inner postern of the keep. Rank 4 locks postern on the others as well, and you will be able to spawn 2 rams, and for the rank 5 it means they will automatically lock the zone. So now just like have a quick look on how the keeps look like. So keeps have a main door where the siege ram is always gonna be at, and then you have a postern door. Postern door pretty much like a side door you can be using to go in. Now if you are a melee DPS, you will be having a skill called bypass defense, which you can use to be able to get through the locked door. Note that till the outer gate or the inner gate goes down, you cannot use it unless you have the bypass defenses. There is a siege weapon merchant, so when you look at them and talk to them, you can buy a different kind of siege. If you're defending, having an oil is a huge thing. You can buy a ram, hell cannons, 3 barrels. Just know it's a 1 purchase only, and it will always stay in your bag. Now if you defend, this is where you will be placing an oil on the outer, and where the other gate is, it's where you'll be placing it for the inner. What does oil do is it does a tons of damage whoever is close in the range for the oil. It does about 3000 damage every single hit, and it's gonna melt you if you will not be able to move fast enough. So once you break through the outer and through the inner gate, your main objective after clearing all the PvP players is gonna be to killing the Keep Lord. Know that the Keep Lord takes a little bit long to kill, and you definitely need a tank to taunt him because they do a lot of damage. So once the Lord is down, you will be able to capture the keep, and you will have to spread out across the map and cap at least 3 BOs in the current map to be able to lock the zone. So there is currently 2 options how you can get a bag roll. So you can do it from a defense or from locking the zone. So the way that defense works is once they break through the outer gate, once the gates actually open and you'll be able to clear them, wipe them out, kill the siege, you will be able to repair the door, and the second the door repair, you will be able to get your bankroll. The second option is from Lock in the Zone. Lock in the Zone works the second you capture the key and have at least 3 BOs, it will lock the zone and you will get your bag. So the way the back rolls works is once again depends on the contribution. The more you do in the map, the higher contribution you will get and the chance of higher bag you get. So there is 5 different kind of bags. You can start at white. There's a green, blue, purple, and gold. Which the gold gives you the most rewards. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you guys have any suggestion for the next guide videos or any question, please don't hesitate to put a comment down below. You can always come and hang out on my Twitch, which is called Cruise to Wiggle. We'll leave it down below as well. Anyways, thanks for watching and hopefully we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!